Hey everybody, it's Susan Paget here from thechangeguru.net. I'm a coach and a speaker and a writer, and I help women over 40 navigate midlife issues. Now, the last time we got together, I was talking about the one thing that you need to know if you're finding your purpose. And there's something that's beneath that I want to share with you today. To live your purpose, you need to have a passion. You need to be doing that thing that gets your heart beating and makes you want to get out of bed every morning. But when I ask women, what's your purpose? What do you feel passionate about? Often they'll just kind of give a blank stare and just say, hey, I'm just trying to get through the day. But in the same sentence, they'll also admit that this is something that's so important for them. They just wish that they had time to think about it and work out what exactly their passion is so they can in turn live their purpose. So today I want to tell you a couple things that you can do to find passion if you're one of those women that just hasn't really been able to have the luxury of time to work out what that special thing is. Now, I've got to admit, these are things that you're going to need to sit with and think about. So you might just want to get a pen and a paper and just brainstorm as I'm talking to you, and just sit with it for a bit. The answer will come to you, but it does take a little bit of dedicated thought. The first thing to do, and this is something that I did when you are trying to find out what your passion is, look at the thing that you love doing so much. What is something in your life that you do regardless, rain, hail, or shine? You've been doing it for years. You love doing it. You do it sometimes regardless of how you feel about it, but you know that you have a passion about it. My thing was yoga. And I'd been doing it for a million years, and I loved it so much. But when I thought about how can I make yoga my purpose, it didn't resonate with me, because I didn't want to be a yoga teacher. I didn't want to own a yoga studio. So I just couldn't work out, what's the connection between my passion for yoga and my purpose. So what I did, and what you can do if you have a passion but you can't work out how to transform it into a purpose, is drill down. Do a little bit of detective work by deconstructing what's involved in that particular passion. So for me, after I really looked into it with yoga, what I loved was that I loved being a student. I loved practicing. I never really had the experience of loving being a student and loving learning. And so once I identified that those were things that I really loved, I in turn took that quest, that thirst for knowledge into different ways. I went back to school. I learned everything that I can, and I will be, because I know this from my passion, I'll be a lifelong learner. There's no doubt about that, and I just have such a new respect about learning. It's changed everything for me. So that is what you do if you already have something that you feel very, very passionate about, but you're not sure how to translate it into purpose. Now, for those of you that just don't really know what your passion is, here's another thing that you can do. Go back into a place in time when you didn't have all the responsibilities that you have right now. So maybe take it on back to when you were like 12 years old. What did you love to do when you were 12 years old? I know for me, one of the things that I absolutely loved, and I would just do voraciously, was I would read. And I loved to read young women's books. I loved Judy Blume books. I loved Laura Ingalls Wilder and the Little House on the Prairie series. I just loved reading about young girls that were kind of my age. It didn't matter what era they were from or whatever. I just really identified and related, and I just loved reading, and I really admired this kind of writing. And now I'm finding myself back to that stage where I'm loving working with women in my age group, and I'm loving being able to translate these experiences into writing and speaking. And it's just so funny, I can connect so vividly this experience of passion from when I was a young girl to right now. So look back to when you were 12 years old. What did you love? Did you love to go hiking or fishing? Did you love to sew? Did you love being a Girl Scout? Did you love going to the movies with your friends? What were the things that you loved so much? Okay, so those are two things to think about when you're kind of looking for your passion. And purpose and passion, these are the things that make life juicy. These are the things that give us energy so we can put ourselves out into the world in a way that really makes a difference. Now, underneath this little video thingy is a link to my newsletter. I would love you to subscribe to it. In the coming months, I'm going to have special offers for my subscribers, including in next month, I'm going to have a special ebook, free ebook that goes further into finding purpose, and I would love you to have that, but you got to sign into my newsletter to get it. If you don't see a link below me for the newsletter, go to my website at changeguru.net. All right, that's it for now. I'd love to hear how you go with finding out your passion, and if you have any challenges with it, send me an email, visit me on Facebook, and tell me how you're going. I look forward to hearing. Until next time, thank you so much, and I look forward to hearing about your passion so you can live your purpose. Bye.